Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. I've been a little tad bit busy farming items and searching for monsters who appear in far too rare cases, only to find that I'll tell you when we're loaded. I'll tell you when you're loaded. So I've been cruising over half the world, and on one thing doing a little bit of an agenda, what I want to show you today. And that's a good thing. But there have also been a few bad things. For example, some mobs are just incredibly rare, and the items they get are incredibly hard to get if you don't find them. So that's just ugh. And then we're back in Estar, because here you can gain a big lot of the items we need. One of them being the energy crystals I told you about when I showed you that scripted Elnoil encounter. You know, big, dark, winged thing. And I found about those guys, I found out a lot of things. Because, let's face it, most Final Fantasy VIII players would probably agree, they could be a common encounter here and we would still be overjoyed. Because they drop energy crystals guaranteed on higher levels, and you can steal from the Moonstone guaranteed, which is also quite rare to get from other Estar mobs. I mean, the Tamaras and so those strange caster cats and even the little imps, they all are able to drop moonstones, but it's like 1 in a bajillion times, so it's not fun to grind them for that. But you can also just steal from an Elnoil and boom, moonstone. And yeah, so Elnoils are able to are encounters here in Estar. I'm at Encounter 0 now, by the way. But they are not quite common. And that's when I found out the first thing. No, actually I searched Estar quite a lot before I found out the first thing. And that is the fact that this guy I showed you, the scripted encounter, is actually back there whenever you re-enter the screen. So you can just enter the screen, talk to the guy, let him laugh at you, beat him up. Also, beat the Elnoil up. Then leave the screen, come back, and there's a new guy. Because, let's face it, monsters are quite common now, they're literally falling from the sky. So yeah, little cute. No, I don't want to go shopping. Yes, I do want to go shopping, but first things first. Found this little cute dialogue here. I'm scared. So yeah, I did that like 5 or 6 times, killing that Elnoil. And yeah, he's comforting the little... Is this a girl? Is it a young woman kneeling? I'm not actually sure. It should be a girl. Cause she's crying. It's not even going away. What the hell? Okay. Second, for example, is that the Elnoils are a little bit susceptible to sleep. So you can put them to sleep every 2 or 3 times with Selphie's attack. Which is quite useful if you attack with spells. But they are also... it's quite easy to put them under zombie. So like, no, 5 attacks from Irvine and in most cases they're done. And you can actually revive them then to instant kill them. They're executable. And that makes it super easy because you just, well, Irvine has counter, Irvine attacks him, Guy attacks Irvine. For one strange reason, Irvine can counter that attack again, so that's 2 attacks from Irvine. And then you're like, okay, he's zombie now. Squall, revive, boom, battle done. No need to go through, I don't know, 40,000 HP or whatever they got. But yeah, so, long story short, I found lots of items. We went to the desert, went to Trabia, went to everywhere, basically. And yeah, so now we got a few items. We don't have all. For example, the dragon skins, I simply don't know where to get them. I got a clue where we might find out. But I couldn't check that because that's an area we haven't been yet to. As for the Fury fragment, I know where to get that from. But the monsters are incredibly rare unless I go to the very same area I just mentioned that we haven't yet been able to, been to. So yeah. And then there's him. I'm lacking screws. Okay, we're doing that first. I'm lacking screws. That's absolutely unacceptable. And yeah, Quistis, we don't have the marble feelers yet. mobile tentacles, which is simply because I still lack junctions for status resistance. We're gonna do that when we have all the GF. Then I'm gonna grade hers up. Yeah. Maybe I should also do that, you know? Not just talk about it. So yeah. This is probably the most important upgrade in the whole game. Not only because its attack is like high, very high, incredibly high, but also because it unlocks his very strongest finisher. Well, this is also a nice one with a sure hit. Whoop. Oh, we can actually do it again. Of course we don't, because, you know, wasting items. But we could, and that's funny. Yeah, the fact is the star fragment, I just... They're being thrown at me. They're easy to get. What's it now? Yeah. You can't scroll down to the exit button. You have to press triangle, which is the exit button here, to actually do that. And that's just irritating. So yeah, we now have the Lionheart, which not only is one of the coolest looking weapons in the game, but also we have this finisher. It's called Lionheart and it damages one and... Oh! This one I tried to skip, but it got unlocked as well, which is balanced technically better, because if skip moves were really skipped, then I could just don't upgrade this weapon at all until I got the Lionheart, and then I would have only Rough Divide and Lionheart, which would give me a 50% chance to activate this move and not, well, 25, assuming it's unweighted. Unweighed. Strange word. So yeah, Strange Vision, Shooting Star. Did I actually just build 2 weapons? No, it should have been 3. Ah yeah, I built Renovas as well. And yeah, now we go back to the Air Center. And show you... And then I get some screws. The set... Oh yeah, my GF. Oh, so many things to tell you. The GFs have learned quite a few things, so yeah, they're all done. Brothers is close to done. Diabolos, even closer to be done. Carbuncle still has auto-reflect and is done afterwards. Leviathan is done. Pandemona is not yet done. Still something missing. Cerberus is learning auto-haste, which is easily the most valuable ability in the game. And Alexander got ourselves a new ability. This one, Mad Level Up. Show you what this does in a second. And yeah, still got some stuff to do. And Tomari got most of his stuff done. That's 2 more? 3 more? Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So probably no follow-up ability to these, which means he won't learn the junk shop ability. I apparently was mistaken about that. So that's sad, because summoning a junk shop when we got the screws would be easy. But there are plenty of cities in Galbadia we can visit, so that's not really a problem. Yeah, the Med Level Up is quite a useful ability. First, let me make some more remedies. Status Recovery Medicine, because we're gonna need them. 5 into 1, 1 into 1. Can I have something? Never mind. I'll show you the call shop. What the hell is this? Yeah, whatever. So, you see we can actually choose what shop to choose. So for example, with our familiar ability, we cannot check for every shop if it got something special. But as far as I recall, they don't. They're all pretty much the same. So I'll just go here. Oh, by the way, our money, there things happened. Yeah, just give me the remedies. Perfect. And yeah, so with the Med Level Up, I can level up items. One, for example, Mega Phoenix X, for example. We can actually buy those now, because we can buy Mega Phoenix. Because we can buy the Phoenix Downs. Of course, it's hella expensive, but we could if we wanted to. And this is a very important thing to do. No, not all of them. 6. Because the Remedy Plus is actually the one missing item we did not find the Occult magazine for, that we need for the secret GF. So now I'm gonna rearrange and just show you the difference. double the healing, and here it's and magic effects. I think that's like we once tried to remedy, I think it was curse or zombie, and it wasn't healed, so this remedy plus would probably heal more things. I don't really need them because treatment or recover, but creating Mega Phoenix is nice. I'll give him that, because that's revival for the whole group. That's something you can't get with spells. Oh, I also tried to get rid of some of my lower spells by yeah, for example, by using Cura and Curaga and then filling up with Cure. Yep. For example, Selfie's current auto attack is Blizzaga, just so I can get rid of these, because sadly you can't drop spells. It's something I'm really missing, but yeah. So now we gotta get screws, then we're gonna build Irvine's weapon, then I'm gonna get us a new GF, then I'm gonna show you a new dungeon. That's the agenda. Nope. One more. And before and after that, we are gonna get ourselves some Ultima in the Shumi village. So much to do. Thanks for the heal. But yeah. So this is all optional content, and we now have, with Squall's Lionheart, we basically have the ticket to even dare enter the areas. Because without it, you simply, in most cases, severely lack firepower. I mean, sure, you can just make... use Zell's or Irvine's limits instead, but none of those is so strong as Squall's. Because... wait, first things first. So I found a bit of stuff, but I'm actually looking for is... I have the pulse ammo I need. Oh yeah, I consumed it already. And I did not create this from the power generator. So, yay, new technique for Quistis. Yeah, I'm always telling you in the very end game, it's only the number of hits that counts and stuff. So this already tells you the Lionheart is gonna hit the enemy a lot. But the fact is that that's not entirely true. Even with maxed attack, the enemies still have defense. And high defense values tend to make you deal less than maximum damage. And yeah, there are some attacks, like I think the earlier moves from Zell, that have a very bad multiplicator on the attack strength. So even with very high strength, they're gonna just barely do the maximum amount of damage. So if the enemy has just a mediocre defense, whoop, only 9,500 damage. Or something like that. So at that point, you not only want moves to hit often, but you also want them to hit often with at least a somewhat okay multiplier. And Squall's attacks do have the same multiplier as his normal attacks. I think the Lionhearts are even stronger, so that's absolutely ridiculous. While Zell's attacks have not that good of a multiplier. The later moves, which we learned by magazine, are all mostly fine, I think. But the standard moves, like the punch and the headbutt, not that good. So if you wanna really use those in the end game, you need to leave Zell on a very low level, like I did. I mean, I can check. Is he still level 15 or was 22? Okay. Yep, he is. So, like this, and then put him up with strength bonus. I mean, he would gain 78 points of strength just from the bonus. That's a lot. Oh, I still... I was waiting for the mobs, but I still have encounter none, so yeah. Also, one thing that at first I was confused about, that you are gonna be confused about as well, probably, is selfie spells deal very little damage. And that's totally okay. By the way, doesn't this weapon look gorgeous? Like, for real? Real talk now? This is a fucking sexy weapon. What did I wanna do? Oh yeah. Magic, Blizzaga. So, yeah, sure. Do what you want. Ooh. So yeah, I'll show you the Blizzard Guard. Don't expect 2000 damage, I expect less. And that's for a very simple fact. Yep, see? Selphie has the magic bonus for a very long time, and she's around level 50 now, so she got a few points out of that already. But Squall has something that the others do not. And that is a very simple and small ability that you easily overlook. For example, Selphie's limit magic is currently at 130, which is good. I mean, compared to the others, 70, 77. But why is Squall's strength so whoa, and Selphie's magic more so? Well, that's the fact that Squall has increased it by 40%, and that's not 40% of damage. That's 40% of strength, and since it's scaling exponentially, those 40% additional points do much more than 40% additional damage. So if I were to give Selphie, you know, let's just try that. Let's give her magic plus 180 magic, but that looks okay because she's around 20 level lower, 10 levels lower, 20 levels lower than Squall. So with 20 additional points, she would be at 200, around as high as Squall's strength is, which totally adds up. So if we try a spell now, she should be doing around 3000, 4000 damage. Well, let's say 3000. We're good generous gods now. Meanwhile, more tornado. I also did take my time once to completely drain 1 Elnoil for spells, which means I have Holy and Pain now in plenty masses. Could you not counter everything until it's dead? So yeah, this is also the last Blizzard Guard we need to waste. Because then we have 2 Lekin, you'll see. So yeah. Okay. Well, it's better. It's more than 40% additional damage. But yeah. Proves again I'm not a fan of spells, and it stays at that. Oops. No. Don't draw. Yeah. So I think if she would be using Flare or Meteor, Holy, Ultima, spells that are befitting of the end game, she'd probably do more damage, like at least somehow competitive. But let's face it, no one needs that. So yeah, now cleaning up. Because the reason I'm cleaning up with spells is that especially Selphie is completely lacking storage space. Whoop. Like, she's notoriously full because all the spells that I want to use in some situation, maybe, all have to be on Selphie. And Irvine and Squall just need to have the spells of which I know I will absolutely never use them. Like Blind. Well, Berserk is just for defense. Drain. Drain is a spell you junction. You don't use it. That's just not how it works. Also, where are those stupid lizards? I mean, for real. I did farm Aero at exactly this spot. And I remember coming over that I crossed these lizards like all the time. And now this. I mean, what the hell? Could you? Oh, yeah, okay. Let's just kill it. Just because we can. And because I want Selphie to use more spells. Because she still has some Thunderers, I think she needs to waste. It's incredibly complicated and uncomfortable to do this. But it's the only way we can... Oh, it's just Thunder. It's just Thunder that we couldn't... transform, because it's just 4 of them. And because creating items, spells from items always generates numbers of... in most cases it generates numbers of 5 or 10 or 20. divisible multiples of 5, we can't use that to get rid of them. We need to either draw and hope for a lucky draw, like 11 or 6 or 1, or we do this. If you have a lot of spells, you can also divide them on your people. Everyone has the magic command, and then they're just throwing the spells at each other, because then you have the advantage that, well, the enemy's not gonna die. You can just waste all of them in the same fight. Just have to be weak spells, of course, because otherwise you're killing your own party. That's not a good thing. Pro tip. Yeah, so... yeah. Those are the little things I need to worry about. Yeah, Diabolos, I think, is finished now completely as well. My god, it can't be this hard to get some screws. I feel screwed. So, yeah. You don't matter, you matter. She already has Tornado, which is nice. Cura, I'll just use this up from the menu, that's why Squall has it. Silence. Not gonna use that. But Triple. Triple, I might use Triple, and I might use Stop, if I find enemies which are susceptible to it, or if I need to have Triple without summoning a GF. So now she's at just 1 free slot again. That's how easy things happen. What's with you? Full life and life? Just fill up Sulfie. I think she's got... yeah, she used some. Blind, Berserk, Drain, and Pain. Drain and Pain, huh? Wonderful. Okay, now I want to remake the junctions because, well, some slots might be empty now, and... actually, for you I don't need to remake anything. But I think I trashed someone's... oh! Yeah, I might want to remake his junctions. I didn't know Holy was this strong. Magic, please. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Now this is an improvement. Pain on her attack. Actually, I liked Sleep on her attack. Simply because a lot of enemies are susceptible to Sleep. And I like her being Confuse Immune and Berserk Immune, because waking up from sleep is easy, but these two are horrible. You still don't have... so this is a horrible thing. If we encounter a Marlboro and he confuses Squall, Squall can literally kill 1 character each round with his attack power. And that's the reason I don't hunt Marlboros yet. You're having Sleep now. Well, this is technically fine, but I really like the zombie trick. And also Confuse Immunity and Sleep Immunity, because if he's Berserked, well, that's bad, yes. But it's not that bad, because he's still... what happened? What happened to his HP? What the hell? Oh, wait. Talking about HP, I know what happened. He got full life on his HP, which is the best spell on that ever. Okay. No more reason for that, no more reason for that. Yeah. A few things happened. Those things drop in Estar like flies. So that's the reason everyone's going like, ooh, my HP is skyrocket. And I'm gonna take shameless advantage of that. Like, totally shameless, really. Lives... fill up. Brigands... no, I don't think so. I think I still need those. And actually, let's check it out. For example, there's one thing that you need to... the hell? Wait, something's wrong there. Something's... where are my magic stones? Yeah, whatever. Oh. Oh, I made all my aero into tornadoes. Which is actually fine, let me do that. So yeah, I'm really sorry I didn't do this off screen, but I just didn't think of it, and I just forgot that there was so much more to, well, make. Yeah, water, long gun. So yeah, one thing that we currently have a problem with, in air quotes, is that we cannot create Ultima or Meteor or Holy. No, Holy we can with a life thingy. But we can't create Meteor, Ultima or Ultima, which makes the fire, you know, fire magic refine, our strongest refining, because this one can create flare. Haste, stop, slow, demi, quake, double, that's all the old stuff, yep. Status magic, so this is maybe gonna be interesting. Steel pipe berserk, no. Is there something here we can make berserk of? Neither. Pain, confuse, absolutely not making Marlboro tentacles into bio. That's like the waste of all wastes. Yeah, just gonna get rid of the stones because they serve virtually no use in there. Izuna, shell. That's all not that great. That's just items to item, item to item. Tool. The tool thingy is a very odd refinement because some items can be refined with it, but it's not gonna show you. It's not showing it to you until you have the required amount, which usually is 100. This goes for... No wait, that's not. Which goes, I think... Oh, maybe it is actually the wrong ability. I think you can... I always thought the curse spikes could be transformed with the tool refiner, but I might actually be mistaken about that. That is a different ability. Returners, G-high potions, which is called GF doping or something like that. Okay, so now please resort my items and please use that. Don't want it there. And now junctioning again. Okay, that was not very smart because nothing changed here, of course. But yeah. Oh wait. Actually... Yeah, sleep, precisely. But I think something... Still forgot something. Oh god. So yeah, this is a bit of endgame spell management. Where did I put these aero? Tornado. That's what I put them there for. To make them into tornadoes. So now for you. Whoop! Again, a little bit more HP and... Oh, what's this? So he's immune to... He's absorbing ice, wind, and what's that? Stone. Okay. Well, that's... Yeah, it's okay. And whoop! HP. Yeah, that's still not gonna happen. Berserk and Confuse. So yeah, that's really where the 2 slots I need come in handy, because if I had 2 more slots I would just put Sleep there and probably Break or Death. Because, yeah, I could just create Break from shop. I still need the Demonstrous! Get here, you fucking... Sorry for cursing, for swearing. But those lizards seriously need to get out of their hole. I don't care if they stay. I don't care if they stay in the closet, but they need to get out of their holes. So yeah, let's actually check his attack now. Yep, that's a thing. Yeah, we're not gonna use flare just for checking the damage. That's not happening. Definitely not. Okay, so this is really annoying. I mean, I didn't expect him to be in the first fight, and maybe not even in the second, but this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, this is really not right. Usually there's, for example, there's an encounter with one of the birds and the lizard, or just a lizard, or I think lizard with two of the fungus. Instead they're giving us this all the time. Revenge damage should have improved much as well. Uh,